A significantly nominated producer. Last year, he had the titles of Producer of the Year and Conscious Song of the Year. Miles Came Along is a name that you probably have heard, but you don't even know how he looks like. Well, Miles very background, but this time around, he wants to ensure that the limelight and the people see him. Joining us on the Upville again, and I'm shocked to say this after 2 years. Hello, Miles. How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm
How are you?
good.
Long time.
Long time.
Yeah.
I was under the impression that we met last year, right here, speaking about no traffic lights. But there's been a project between that. So it means we actually met the other year.
A lot of projects.
A lot of projects have happened.
That was 2023. Yeah.
Since then and now, and seeing the growth and being in the industry, what would you say has significantly changed about you as an artist? Because I believe that was your debut album, right? It was the first project that you decided to put together and say, I'll put my name not just on the production credits, but everything. This is going to be me. What has changed in you since No Traffic Lights?
To be honest, so much has changed. Yeah, like that was 2023 when we met. That was like maybe you met the 5% of Miles Came Along, and now you have like the 95% of me. So like I am coming out as an artist, which is a singer and a rapper, plus still a producer. So I'm just unlocking the other side of me.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think we spoke about it when you came through and said, what caused the shift. But I want to ask, are you enjoying it more than the production side? Or is the production side still, calling you? Because you actually produced Rich Beez's album, the whole lot of it. You mixed and mastered.
Yeah, VG's.
You did VG's. Yeah. And that was a big project. That was like 33 artists, I believe. And there was a lot of tracks on it.
Yeah.
Still having that production touch and having that responsibility, but on the other side, wanting to be on stage. How are you maneuvering your life now?
Okay, sometimes I don't even get it, even for myself. I'm forever like thirsty, like forever hungry. I always want to do more. And the good part about it is I produce for myself, then I sing on the beat. So I don't think I've lost touch of
anything.
Yeah, anything, because I'm still part of production. I'm still part of now singing, which is I am unlocking. Yeah, stroke rapping. So I think I'm still the same, despite the growth which has come on me.
Nice.
Yeah.
You have a very interesting EP with Zayn.
Yeah.
And it's titled Locked In and X.
Yeah, Locked In and X.
XYZ being your home base, the people that brought you on. There's a lot of legacy at XYZ, a lot of memories that come with being at XYZ.
Yeah.
What do you think is the star factor or the shining power with the people they get at XYZ? Because your founder, Slabdi, huge talent, king, royalty, the likes of Bobby is the likes of Neslong, and then now the newcomers come in, and you are able to even work collaboratively and create an EP with one of the newcomers, who is Zayn.
Yeah.
What does XYZ always bring out of the artist, or what makes an XYZ artist XYZ?
Okay, first of all, let me say big shout out to XYZ, and big shout out to everyone who's been supporting XYZ. Even those who've been hating on XYZ, hating on us, they're building us.
Okay.
Yeah, and a big shout out to Slab himself. So like for XYZ, he doesn't get weak people. Yeah, so they make sure you know what you want. Like you really need to know what you want. So like for me on my production side is more of Miles, are you ready to do this? Because by the end of the day we are at war, and not just at war of maybe like war, but we are trying to do bigger things. We are trying to create more, because people, what they expect from us is not weak kind of works. So when you are weak and when you don't have the passion, you can't be part of XYZ. That's the reason why whatever comes from XYZ, let me say it's gold, it's diamond, it's shining. Like, because once you're part of it, they have to make sure they build you, they make sure they guide you on how to navigate and do the right thing. There's no rushing. If you're in a hurry, then you can't be part of it. You really have to. You really have to be. You really have to be ready to be out there.
Nice.
That's why every soldier has come out from XYZ. He's a very strong soldier.
He's a very strong soldier.
Yeah.
Let's talk about finding the right time to release another project.
Yeah.
Like you said, we spoke with No Traffic Lights, and then you went ahead to do Locked In at X, and then now you keep on releasing.
Yeah.
The thing about albums or EPs or a body of work is they somewhat drown good songs, you know, because all the songs are great. You as an artist, you as a team, you've gone through, you've removed, you've added, you say these are our songs.
Yeah.
And then 2, 3, 4 months down the line, people are saying we haven't heard anything from you, you know, but you're like, I gave you 10 songs, but because it's an album, people don't see it as 10 songs, they see it as, you know, one. So when do you then make the decision to say it's time for new and more, even though I've already given you this? And also, when do you say, I think let's take something out of the album or the EP, give it a video, give it new life?
Okay, I don't know about others, but like when it comes to me, it's more of planning. There's always a plan. You just can't be moving like a headless chicken. There's always a plan. We are like, we say we are going to drop these songs or this song on such a date. Because you have to plan, you have to engage the promotion and the stuff. So like coming back to say where you say like you find the song, the album consists of 10 songs, then down the line that album goes down, then people say, no album, maybe I've stopped. So I feel that depends on people. Sometimes the album is good, but it's how people they are consuming the album. But trust me, people they just can't. Others work like 2 years. They're just putting a song, the album together. And so sometimes the songs, it's not that they are not nice, but they are not speaking to you. There's someone somewhere is just not claiming to say, but they are streaming your music. So sometimes songs. People they'll say it's a dead album, it's a flop, but just know that song or that album is not speaking to you.
There's someone out elsewhere who's listening and it's speaking to them.
There's always someone.
Nice.
So like for me, I prefer even if it's one person who's listening, then it's okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
Let's speak about your recent project, or the project that you're on, Theo, Slap D, and yourself, which is Ghost or On Me. And you spoke about Ghost being a time or a season where when you want to develop, when you want to grow and you want to become better, you kind of move away so that you can become. How did you land on this message, or why did this song attract you to say, like, I feel like this is the one I want to jump on?
Yeah, so first of all, big shout out to Theodore, and a big shout out to Slap. And I'm also honored to be part of this project because these are legends. And these are the people who have been helping me to navigate the industry and how to go about it. So Ghost is basically, you know, when you're building yourself, when you really want to have a seat on the table. Sometimes we end up blaming people, why so much to invite, but there's just a problem about yourself. You haven't discovered yourself. This is where I belong. So sometimes there are certain things which you need to cut out. Habits, so that you focus, you identify yourself. So that's now going Ghost. That's why it goes like, all this life I live, it depends on me. And all these choices I make, they depend on me. It's just me, it's you to make a right decision on how to become a better person. Yeah.
How did you then express yourself on the song? Because you understand the idea, you understand how it goes. How do you say, these are my lines, these are my rhymes, this is how I'm going to deliver.
Yeah.
How did that process, the creative process, go for you?
So like on that one, it was easy because Slap recorded his part. I recorded him from the studio. I'm Fierce also recorded from his house. I recorded him. Then I also recorded from my house. I try by all means to go in more of emotion, more of soul, because it's a song which speaks to your heart. It's not just a song like it's an educational kind of a song where like you really need to listen to it to understand it. Like you really, because each line on that song, you really have to break it down. It has a meaning. Starting from me, coming to I Am Fierce and Slap D.
Nice.
So yeah, so it's more of, let me say it's more of an emotional rap type
Okay.
of.
We'll definitely hear it. Before we let you go, one of my last questions is, this just came in actually. The songs that people write, create, produce with everyone in studio.
Yeah.
You know, the collaborators, the producers,
Yeah.
you're all in studio, you're all throwing ideas, you write it down, you put it on a song, and then, you know, come back tomorrow, mix, master.
Yeah.
And then there are songs, like you said, Slap recorded on his own, he recorded on his own, you recorded on your own.
Yeah.
You as a producer, because we as people cannot tell, but can you as a producer tell that this song was done separately and this song was done together? And also you as an artist, do you prefer being in the same room with your collaborators where you can share ideas, or as long as they get the concept, you're fine with however they deliver?
What's more important is the concept. And like for me, I can tell who wrote the song, even if I wasn't there. And I can tell who did the backing on the song. So I think that gives me an opportunity to connect emotions, despite this one recording from this side and this side. But on this project, it was a matter of everyone understanding the concept, because we were going back and forth with everyone. So it's more, it was more of like you are in the same room, because it's a modern world. You do Zoom. So I recorded my part. I sent it to Slap. I sent it to I Am Fierce. I'm like, that part mouse is not connecting with us. Go like this. Go like So everyone is involved by the end of the day, despite
Not
you
being in the
guys.
same
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how we made it possible.
Nice. As we come to an end, you said we're going to get sick of you now because you're always going to be in our ears.
Yeah.
What's the plan? How does the couple of months look like? How does next year look like for you as an artist?
To be honest, in studio. I was recording another one with MVOs. Namsia Nam studio na record. Then I had an interview, then I had to come here again. But otherwise, I'm the missing key. Yeah, like when you look at me, I'm the missing key. This is the key which has been missing to this industry, because we're about to open more doors.
Nice.
That's without any single doubt. Like, you'll be here to testify and say, Mouse,
I'm
you
excited.
see.
I'm excited. Mouse is here again. Mouse came along again.
Mouse
every
came
single
along
time.
again.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm super humbled that Diamond TV, you guys have been doing great stuff, supporting Zambian music, supporting us producers, artists. I'm very humbled, and thank you so much.
By the way, nominations for our awards are open, so you should tell your fans to nominate you.
Guys, I know you're watching. You know, I've been in since 2020. No award up to now. So
this might be your year. This might be your year. Just tell them to go.
Listen, you are doubting. That might say this is your year.
This is your year.
Guys, let's make this possible. Let's make it possible. This is supposed to be my year. Oh, I'm also doubting. This is my year.
Exactly. Nominate your favorites at voting.diamondtvzambia.com for the Personality of the Year Awards. Here is Ghost by Mouse Came Along, Theo, and Slap D.